So over the last 8 years, I've saved enough money to buy an apartment and still have $100,000 in the bank. And I did all of this on a teacher's salary. And so today I'm going to tell you about the 7 things that I did not buy in order to save as much money as I can. And so if you want to build any sort of meaningful wealth, even if you are on a low income, then pay attention, because not buying these 7 things will save you so much money in the long run. For those of you who don't know, I'm an economics teacher with an education and business degree, and so this channel is about giving you the life and money lessons you should have learned in school. Let's go. And so if you've watched other videos on how to save money, you've probably heard advice like buy quality clothes because it will save you money in the long run because you don't replace it as often. But a lot of people take that and then go out and buy LV, Gucci, Prada, or any kind of designer label because they think they're going to use it for the next 10 years. That's not the case. Even if a piece of clothing will last you the next 10 years, you're probably not going to wear it for 10 years. You can actually wear clothes for a very long time if you just take care of the clothes that you buy. You can go to Zara or Forever 21 or Uniqlo and buy a shirt that is on sale, and it can last you for a very long time if you take care of it. This t-shirt I literally bought about 8 years ago. It's still going strong. Number 2, I want you to find a way to live near where you work, and then if possible, get rid of the car. Even if you can't get rid of the car, make sure you have a car you can actually afford. I lived 15 minutes max away from my workplace for the last 8 years. And so imagine not having a car payment for 8 whole years. How much money would you save from that? How much money would you have if you had invested all of that money? But unfortunately, a lot of people like to buy cars that they can't actually afford. And you know you can't afford a car if you can't pay for it in cash. That's how you know. And so if you have car debt, I'm sorry, you bought a car you couldn't afford. Number 3, did you know you could find whatever you want to watch on the internet if you look hard enough? Did you know that you can actually connect your laptop to the TV with an HDMI cable and then watch whatever you watch on your computer on the television? If you knew that, then you should also know that there's no need for any kind of subscription service. Now, I'm not telling you to do anything illegal. I'm just saying you can find whatever you want on the internet if you look hard enough. That's all I'm saying. So don't buy any subscriptions. And especially not any subscriptions that are likely to make you buy more things in the future, like Amazon Prime. You don't need Amazon Prime. You don't need to pay for something that will make you pay for more things in the future. Okay? None of that. Number 4, don't speculate. And so anytime you buy a stock because you believe it's going to go up, it's speculation. Anytime you buy an option or a derivative, even worse, it's speculation because you're betting, you're gambling on whether a stock will go up or down. This is different from investing. Investing is if you go to a garage sale and you see someone selling a Nintendo Switch for $100 and you know you can sell it for at least $200. Investing is when you know for sure the value of something is higher than the price it is today. Most people, when they buy stocks, are speculating. Don't be most people. Go buy an index fund or something. And hit the subscribe button if you believe time in the market beats timing the market. Number 5, furniture. You don't need furniture. You don't need anything fancy. All you need in your home is a bed, a table, and maybe a couch. That is literally all you need. For my first 2 years abroad, I didn't even have internet. For my first 4 years, I didn't have a TV. Like, you can survive with a phone and a decent phone plan. There's a lot of stuff you don't actually need. You don't need that light. You don't need that fixture to hang up your coat. You don't need any of that. You need a place to sit, you need a place to eat, and you need a place to sleep. So if you're trying to save money, then you need to think carefully about the furniture that you have in your home right now and whether or not you actually need it. The 6th thing that I did not buy in order to save the money that I have today is insurance. Now I get it. Sometimes you do need insurance. If you own a car or home, you should probably have insurance on those two things. If you don't have medical insurance, you should probably have medical insurance. But in general, insurance is supposed to protect you against downside risk. And so for something like life insurance, you really have to think about who is going to use the money in case you die. And so if you're single, no one's going to use the money, so you don't need life insurance. If you have a young child, then it might be a good idea to buy a term life insurance or a long-term disability insurance till your child can make money for him or herself, because then there will be no downside risk to protect. So unless you're in these situations, insurance in general isn't a good idea, because all you're doing is you're paying the insurance agent a huge commission. You're probably better off putting that money in an index fund. And so the seventh thing that I do not buy, that I avoid, is anything that I cannot pay for in cash for. Like, if I don't have the money in the bank account to pay for it right now, today, I won't buy it unless it's like a home or an apartment or something. And so even when I make credit card purchases, because there are some purchases I need to make in credit card, like if I buy something online, I pay it off right away. Like as soon as I spend the money on the credit card, I log into my banking website, it takes like 30 seconds, and I pay off my credit card. And so if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're spending money on your credit card and you're betting on the next paycheck to come in so you can pay off your credit card bills, that is never a good sign. That is never a good financial situation to be in, okay? And so now, if you're currently curious about how to make lots of money and you're saving towards a big goal, I asked my dad how he became a millionaire from scratch. And so click the video here to learn more about his rags to riches story.